I want us to try now a problem whereby you are given a Cartesian plane to solve, right? Now, look, what is it that you are given then? If they say in the diagram, you are given that you are having P, which is your 5 and Y, right? Now, they want you to use the 8 diagram here to find out what is going to be your value of your sine of theta, your cos of theta, and your tan of theta now. So when you are given such a question, what is it that you are going to do? Now, firstly, it is important that whenever you try to solve this question, you need to ensure that you have your value of your x, your value of your y, and your value of your r, because there's nothing that you can do without all these ratios, right? So that's the first thing that you're going to do. Do you have your value of your x, y, and r? If the question is no, then you start there. Now, if you can check here, you don't have what is your value of your y. How to get? So which means you're going to start now with the theorem of Pythagoras to calculate what is your y, right? So you're going to say your r squared is given by x squared, which is equal plus y squared, right? And then you always provide a salutation that this is your pi theorem. How to get? And now from there, what is it that you're going to do? Now you're going to check, do you have your value of your r? Your value of your r is given that it's 9, right? So this is going to be 9 squared, which is equals to, what is your value of your x? Your value of your x, it is going to be 5 squared plus your what? Plus your y squared. And then now what is it that you're going to do? You're going to take this one, this side, right? So you're going to start by saying now what is going to be your 9 squared? Your value of your 9 squared, isn't it that it is going to be 81, right? So 81, and then your 5 squared is going to be 25. Then when you take 25, this side is going to be minus 25, which is equals to your y squared, right? So therefore, you can swap this. This is same as y squared is equals to, what is 81 subtract 25? Now, what is it that you're going to get? You are going to get your value of your 56, right? So which means your y squared is 56. Now, because you are not looking for y squared, but rather you are looking for y, you are going to look for the square root of both sides. So you are going to say now your y is going to be plus minus, what is the root of that? The root of that, it is going to be 2 root 14. I want to get the root of 56, right? However, now, is this going to be the positive or the negative? You come back here, you check, is it in the positive side of y or in the negative side of y? Look, your y here is positive and your y here is negative, right? So which means therefore your value of your y is going to be negative 2 what? Root 14, right? So this is going to be your value of your y, right? But now we are not done. We haven't even solved the question that we are required. Now, number one, they want you now to find out what is going to be your sine of your theta. Now, for you to find out what is going to be your ratio of your sine of your theta, you're going to say now, what is going to be that ratio of your sine theta? You're going to come back and check what is going to be your sine theta in this case. Remember what you have here. If this is your theta here, what is going to be your value of your sine theta here? Look, you are going to look at the side. What is going to be this side? Your sine of theta. Your sine theta is given by what? Remember that in terms of x, y, and r, we said your sine theta is given by what? We said it is given by y over your r, right? So therefore, what is going to be your value of your y in this case? Your value of your y is the one that you've just find out, which is 2 root what? 2 root 14. I want to get 2 root 14. So which means this is going to be what? Negative 2 root 14 over what is your r? Your r is given by 9, right? So which means actually this is going to be same as your negative 2 root 14 over your what? Over your value of your 9. I want to get, then that is going to be your value of your sine theta, right? Now let's look at, this is your number 1. Now let's look at your number 2. What is it that you're going to do in number 2? They want you to find out what is your cos of theta. Now, what is your cos of theta in terms of x, y, and r? Remember, we said cos of theta is given by what? It is given by x over your r, right? So what is going to be therefore your value of your x in this case? Your value of your x is this one. Remember, this represents your x and y. So your value of your x here is 5. So which means you are going to have 5 over what is your value of your R? Your value of your R, it is going to be what? It is going to be 9. Right? So which means your cos is going to be that. Now I want you to notice something, right? Can you see that this thing is in your third or is in your fourth quadrant? And we are saying in your fourth quadrant, only cos of theta is going to be positive. Are we together? So therefore, which means indeed, if you can check here, your cos you're having positive, while your sine it is a negative. And let's check in terms of whether is our tan also going to be a negative. Look, so your number 3 is going to be like this. Now, what is going to be your tan of theta? Your tan of theta in terms of x, y, and r, it is given by what? It is taller. So therefore, it is given by y over your x. And now, what is your value of your y over your x? Your value of your y, it was negative 2 over root 14 divided by what is going to be your value of your x? Your value of your x is 5. Right? Your value of your x that you are given is 5. Are we together? So therefore, this is how you are going to solve for that particular question. You say with the 8 diagram above, you need to determine what is your sine squared plus cos squared theta subtract 1, and also your tan of theta, right? So which means actually what you're looking for, your value of your theta is going to be here now, right? Now, what is it that you're going to do now? Firstly, now your number 1, remember I said the first thing that you're going to do you have your value of your x, your value of your y, and your value of your r, right? Do you have your value of your r? If no, that's where you're going to start. Do you have your x or y and r? No. So which means now you're going to start. You have your x, yes, you have your y, yes, but you don't have your r. So you're going to say now, look, your r squared, it is going to be given by what? Your x squared plus your y squared, right? So therefore now, and remember that you always need to provide salutation, right? This is Pythagoras theorem, right? So this is your theorem of Pythagoras, right? So now, which means this is going to be same as what? Now, what is your r? Your r is what you're looking for, and then your x is given by negative 6 squared plus your y is given by 11 squared. Isn't it so? So therefore, you're going to check now in terms of what is going to be your 6 squared, and your value of your 6 squared is given by 36, right? This is 36 plus now the other one, your value of your 11 squared. What is going to be the value of your 11 squared? You know that is 121, right? So which means your r squared is going to be given by your 121 plus your 36, which is going to be 157 altogether. So if you are having 160 and 57, so therefore you are going to look at in terms of what is going to be the root of that, right? So you are going to find the root of 157, right? So now your r, therefore, which means it's going to be same as root 157, because when you write this, it is going to give you your decimals, right? Because in decimals, this is given by 12 point, right? Your r is given by 12, 53 altogether. That's your value of your r, right? So, but for the sake of this problem, we are going to use this when it's in standard form, because you know that the decimals are going to give us problems, right? Now, let's then start answering our number 1, right? So you are going to start now with your number 1. Your number 1, they say, what is going to be your sine squared of theta plus your cos squared of theta? Now, let's find out. Now, we said now in terms of x, y, and r, what is going to be your sine of theta, right? So let's do this. This is going to be, what is your sine of theta? Remember I said your sine of theta is given by y over r squared, right? Plus what is going to be this one? This is going to be x over r squared, right? Now let's put the values now. What is value of your y in this case? Your value of your y is 11 over, what is your value of your r? Your r is root 157. Okay, squared plus what is going to be this other one now, your value of your x. Your x is given by negative 6 over your root 157. All squared, right? So most of these questions are questions where they say without a use of a calculator. So therefore, it is important that you now calculate this without any calculator, right? So, and now if you want to calculate that, what is it that you're going to do? Now, look, this is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as 121 over what is root of 157. This is going to be 157 because whenever you are squaring a square root, it's going to be a squared, right? Plus this other one is going to be, what is 36? This is going to be 36. This is going to be 36 over what is going to be this? This is going to be 157, right? Now you are having the denominators that are the same. You can write everything under one umbrella, right? So this is going to be 157. Then we are going to have 121 plus 36. And 121 plus 36, again, it gives you 157 over 157. So therefore, which means this, your value of this answer is going to be 1. Are we together? So which means sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, you are going to get 1, right, as your answer. Are we together? Now let's look at your number 2 in terms of what is it that you're going to do in number 2. What you are going to do now, look, for number 2, they want you to find what is cos squared theta subtract 1. Now you're going to start. What is your cos? Cos is given by x over your what? Your r squared subtract 1. So which means this is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as what is your value of your r? Your r is -6. So this is going to be -6 over then what is going to be your r? Your r is root 157. How to get root 157 squared subtract 1. How to get. Then now from here, what is it that you're going to have? This is going to be same as what? This is going to be same as, now when you square this, remember you're going to square this, your numerator and also your denominator. So this is going to be 36 over 157 subtract 1. So now what is going to be your 36 divided by 157 subtract 1? What is it that you're going to get there? So the value that you're going to get is, you are going to get, now this is going to be same as your negative, this is going to be same as negative 121 over your 157 altogether. So which means the value of your number 2 is going to be negative 121 over your 157. What is it that you are given in number 3? You want you to find your tan theta, right? Surely this you already see in terms of where we are going. What is the ratio of tan theta in terms of x, y, and r? Automatically, you know that one, it is y over your x, right? So therefore, what is going to be your y over your x in this case? What is your y? Your y is given by 11. What is your x? This is -6. So therefore, which means the solution for this is going to be 11 over 6 altogether. So this is going to be your answer for number 6, right? So this is how you get to solve these questions.